Oh, hello. And we are live. And yes, I look like a zombie, so you have to bear with me. I'm still sick at the moment, so if I start coughing or anything, it is what it is. But hello and welcome to the live stream. Sorry, I'm starting a bit late. I was dyeing my hair, as you can see, it's now blue, and I was running a bit behind, so I'm just jumping on now. But thank you for tuning in. For those of you who are new to the channel, who may not have come across my channel before or my work, my name is Demari. I'm a high priestess, spiritual coach, psychic reader, and the list goes on. So welcome. And it's nice to have you a part of the community. If you haven't subscribed already, I do recommend doing so you don't miss out on other readings that I'll be doing. So we reached over 100 subscribers. Last time I looked, it was like 133. So thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to the channel, who's been interacting with my videos. I really appreciate it. It's not easy when you first launch. So I do appreciate every single one of you who took the time to watch your readings, to interact with me. It's a lot. So thank you. So as you know, I would like to say thank you for those of you who are supporting the channel. I'm doing a free tarot reading live on the channel. So if you have a question, it has to be a yes or no question. Feel free to ask and I will answer for you. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it. Yes or no questions. I'll pull maybe 1 to 3 tarot cards and I'll give you a yes or no answer. Okay, so that's pretty much how we're going to be doing it. So yeah, think about what question you want to ask. Like I said, it has to be a yes or no question. Okay, strictly 1 question per person and we'll do it. Okay, so get thinking, people. Get your thinking caps on and what you'd like to know and we'll get into it. That was a terrible shuffle. I know a couple of people have already asked a question. I don't know if they're still watching because I did start a bit late, so sorry about that. But yes, I will get through the questions as I see them. So we'll start off with the very first one from Jasmine. Will me and Vishal get back together? If you're watching after the fact, Jasmine, I'm answering it for you now, okay? Because I know you guys were waiting. So sorry about that. Okay, so let's see. Will Jasmine and Vishal get back together? Spirit? Tricky. I would say you have unfinished business. So it's neither a yes or a no. It's a maybe, depending on whether or not the truth is communicated and he's willing to be vulnerable. If he's willing to be vulnerable and honest with you, yes, there is a possibility you could get back together. If he's not prepared to do that, then I see that cycle being closed out. I think you'll find your own closure. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Hello, Gurpreet, welcome. Also, guys, make sure you're subscribing if you haven't subscribed already. I want to see you part of my little community. All right. Because it'll always be cool to interact with you guys, especially on the lives that I'll be doing in the future. All right, so Gurpreet, Deepak, does he love me? Does Deepak love Gurpreet? Does he love Gurpreet? I would say there's trust issues here and he's looking to move on. So I think there is emotions involved, but I don't see him wanting to pursue the connection further. Okay. Let's see. God's favorite. Welcome. Nice to see you. I know you've been interacting a little bit on the channel, so it's lovely to see you on the live stream. Welcome. The devil I used to know. Is he incarcerated? Let's see. Is he or her? Sorry, I didn't mean to assume their gender there, but the devil you used to know. Are they incarcerated? I would say no. Doesn't look like they are, okay? But they are in a lot of regret for what they did. All right. So yeah, like I said, guys, as you drop by, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm probably going to be on this stream for about an hour in total, maximum, depending on how many people want a question answered. Like I said, don't forget to drop a like on the stream as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to see you part of the community. And we'll be doing more live streams in the future, as well as, obviously the monthlies, the, collective messages, the lunar messages. Also, happy full moon. We have a full moon in Virgo. It reached its peak yesterday night. Obviously, it depends on where you are in the world. So yes, make sure you check out the live stream I did for the full moon in Virgo readings, so you know what's coming up in terms of the energies for your specific sign over the next 2 weeks. It's in terms of the elements as well, okay? So you need to watch from your specific element. You can watch from your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements. I recommend strongly watching from your moon and Venus placements for the lunar readings, okay? So if you have a question, yes or no question, feel free to ask and we'll get into it. Beverly, the devil is trying to destroy my life. I'm sorry to hear that. It's not really a yes or no question, but more of a statement. But I'm sorry if that's the case, if you're dealing with some very heavy energy right now. There's a lot of that going on, as you've probably seen with the karmic justice reading that I did some days ago. That was a heavy one, but, there's a lot of people, unfortunately, that needed confirmation that it is being addressed. For those who resonated with that message, I'll give you some answers, okay? It's not going to be for everybody. It's not going to be for everybody, but it's worth checking out, okay? So any more questions? Otherwise, I'm going to have a little chat and wait and see who else wants to know something. Yes or no questions only. Ooh, need to drop my cards then. Wow, that's not how I wanted to shuffle my cards. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be taking a bit of a rest after this though, because as I said, still kind of recovering from this cold or whatever it is. Feels very much like a cold. But yeah. I hope you're doing well, everyone who's been tuning in. I appreciate you popping in for the live. You're very welcome, Beverly. I will be doing some more collective readings very soon. Yeah, depending on my energy levels, I might even do one tonight after I do this live, just to check in and see what message needs to be delivered for the collective. But yeah, I'll have to see how I go. So yeah, I'm basing it on the numerology right now. So there'll be more of the shadow work readings coming up. So I highly recommend watching that if you're doing the inner work, because there's some very powerful messages that come through in the shadow work readings. So I'll be recording more of those. But yeah, if you have any more questions, guys, now is the time. If anyone new's coming in that wants a question answered, one question per person, yes or no questions. You are very quiet in the chat, you guys. That's fine. I can sit here and shuffle all day. I love shuffling. It's like shuffling tarot cards is very therapeutic, I feel. I don't know. It's something about the action of it that's very therapeutic to me. But yes, if you have any questions, let me know. Is God going to separate me from my husband? Let's have a look, Beverly. I feel like it's your call, Beverly, but from what I see here, it's like you know what you need to do because there's something very deceptive going on behind the scenes, okay? So, whilst I'm not seeing specifically cheating, there's something amiss there that you need to look to separate you and your husband. Yeah, there's something that needs to be discussed between the two of you. There's definitely going to be a need for a discussion between the two of you because there's something amiss there. Something is off in the connection, okay? But ultimately, it's going to be up to you, I feel, okay? All right. You know, it's really disturbing when I think about it. Like, I was really surprised because I knew with all the energies that I've been seeing, the things that I personally experienced, and then all of these readings that are coming up, I knew that there was going to be a fair amount of people that would resonate with the karmic justice reading, but it actually disturbs me how many people resonated with that message and just the stories that were coming through. It was really sad to hear. So anyone that's kind of dropping in that resonates with that message, I'm really sorry that's the case because, you know, no one should be going through that. But at least we know that it is being addressed. I can tell you for sure that these situations are being individually looked at and, you know, justice will be served. Okay. But yeah, it was just sad though. Just sad to see that it has affected so many people. Yeah. And that's the good thing. I feel like as many cycles do get wrapped up, things are coming to a close, drawing to a close when it comes to this larger cycle. Oh, as I say that. The world card. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The injustice. The cycle, this big cycle that we've been navigating can't come to an end until divine justice has been served, right? Judgment is already being cast as we speak. And I feel it's not going to be very long until calm is dished out on both sides of the spectrum. Once that's happened, then this huge cycle that we've been navigating will come to an end. So, yeah, very interesting time indeed. You know? And I feel like the divine is not messing around. You know, the consequences will fit the crime is what I want to say. So it's going to be intense, but very much needed so we can have a fresh start, a fresh slate, you know, and not have to be dealing with these energies anymore. Okay. So I'll wait for a little bit and see if anyone else wants to pose a question. Because I know, yeah, at this time of day as well, particularly for those of you in the States, I know it's pretty early. So, yeah, a lot of you guys are just waking up right now. But over here on this side of the pond in Europe, it is evening time. I have been thinking about maybe doing my lives a little bit later in the day, but I don't know. I'll have to see. Sibel's going for a wander. Wait. Why are you hiding behind me? You want to come say hi? Mm-hmm. It's her favorite chair as well, so she doesn't like the fact that she's not allowed to sit in it right now. You want to come? Come. Say hello. She's getting big now. It's getting harder to do that. Just not impressed at all. Are you? No. She's not impressed at all. Say hello. I think the last time I showed her on camera was when I first got her. She was a baby then. Go on then, cheeky. Gosh. Yes, you'll have your chair back soon. All right. Yeah, where we at? We're only at 15 minutes. So, yeah, I might close this reading in a little bit because if there's no more questions coming through, I'm not going to just sit here all day. So, yeah, we've had a few come through. But we'll see. We'll do a few more minutes and then I'll close out the reading because I make some dinner as well at some point. So, Wow, that was a terrible shuffle. Yeah, I did do all the questions, right? Yeah, I did. That's good. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Always getting covered in Sabelle's fur. Oh, I know my connection's a bit sketchy, guys. I'm going to try and get something sorted with that, get a signal booster or something, and hopefully it'll improve it. But yeah, if anyone's got a question, now's your time to ask. Otherwise, I'm going to be closing the reading in a couple of minutes. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try and sort that out. But yeah, if you have a question, now's the time. Yes or no question, and I'll look at it for you. I swear something flipped over. Yeah, it did. Interesting. But yes, last minute and a half or so to ask your questions. Get them in before I close the stream. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do. Hit the thumbs up on this as well. It all helps. Much appreciated. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to do because I love giving back. You know, it's important to show appreciation. So every time I hit like a milestone on here, I'm going to do one of these, you know, so people can ask their questions and I'll answer it for free. Okay. Hi, Elizabeth. There's a girl constantly casting on me. Will she ever give up? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's sucky. I'll have a look for you. So, is this girl going to give up on casting her spells on Elizabeth? Oh, you got a few cards here. Eventually, yes, because she'll have to. I think she's going to keep going until she can't anymore because what's going to happen is she's going to have a tower moment. And that's when she'll have no choice but to give up and accept defeat. So I would say, Elizabeth, you have nothing to worry about. The divine is already on it. Okay? So hopefully that helps. Be dealt with, okay? Can still feel Sabelle's fur on me. I swear I brush it all the time, makes no difference. You know, she's changing to her summer coat, so yeah. The black fluff is very real. But yeah, if there's anyone that has any questions they want to ask, now is the time. Otherwise, I'm going to close the reading. Where's the time? Maybe I can give it 5 more minutes. And yeah, thanks to everyone who has subscribed, everyone that's hit the thumbs up on this stream. Much appreciated. And yeah, it'd be nice just to interact with you guys more. There's a lot that I want to do on this channel, not just readings, but I do want to get into topics of discussion as well. There's a lot to discuss, to be honest. There's a lot of things that needs to be discussed, which is kind of like why I created this new channel as well, because my initial channel was strictly just readings, you know. And yeah, there's been a lot of weird energy with that. Had to deal with hackers and all sorts of things. So I wanted a fresh slate, which is why I created this channel. And because I also want to go into, you know, certain topics, give some advice where I think it'll be beneficial for people. And yeah, like I said, there's a lot of ground to cover. This is just the beginning, you know, the things that we've started to go into with the readings and stuff. It's just the beginning. But there's a lot that I want to discuss. So I figured now's the time to do it. So yeah. Yeah, go on then. Let's do one more question. Why not? Will your finances get better? Let's see. So if you guys are watching and you have one more question, I can do one more question for you. Because, you know, I'm always like that. I'm like, let's just do one more. Okay. Will your finances get better? Absolutely, but you need to get out of your head, okay? Elizabeth, look at this. Keep working, doing what you're doing, and you are going to be a boss, okay? You're going to be very financially stable, sufficiently having all your needs covered, okay? But you need to get out of your head. You need to stop doubting yourself and overthinking things, okay? One thing at a time, and you'll get there. All right? So basically, yes, but just don't get in your own way, okay? Hey, Natalie. Nice to see you. Thanks for dropping by. I was just saying, it's really awkward doing it at this time, like these streams, because I know a lot of you guys in the States are just waking up. So I might have to do them a little bit later in the day. I don't know. I'm thinking about it, when would be the best time, because it's, you know, it's a shame that people get to miss out on it because it's just so early. So I'll have to figure that out. Thank you so much for very much been working on it. Yeah, it shows, Elizabeth. So if you keep going as you are and just not like doubt yourself or overthink it, I think you'll be surprised. Okay, I see a lot of stability, really, really good finances. So yeah, significant changes coming in on that level, right? So Natalie, do you have a question? It's around 1 p.m. Yeah. 1 p.m. is not bad. So maybe I could start my streams at 8 rather than 7:30 or 7. Maybe 8 would be a good time to start, I think. I say 8 my time because that's the time here. But yeah. So if anyone's dropping in now and they have a question, feel free to ask yes or no question, and I'll take a look for you. Also, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Love to see you as part of the tribe, and we can get into all sorts of things. I have a lot coming up that I'm planning, so yeah, it's going to be interesting, put it that way. Okay. My arts, I don't know. Your arts, what do you want to know? It can be anything. It's up to you. And I'll have a look for you. I was saying before as well, Natalie, like it's so satisfying just even shuffling my cards. It's like so therapeutic for me. You know, I love doing it. Will the curses ever stop that is being put on me? I'll have a look, Beverly. I would say whoever's doing it is not going to give up. But the good thing is, yeah, I feel like they're trying to affect you on multiple levels, finances and emotionally. But there is going to be divine intervention. Okay. I feel like your guides are stepping in. So whatever they're trying to take from you will be returned to you. All right. So I hope that helps. So it's kind of like how it is. It's like, I don't think they're able to take it from you, but just them trying to take it from you, you end up getting double what you had, right? Does that make sense? So it actually works in your favor in the end. Okay. It's funny how that works, but yes. So in a weird way, they're kind of doing you a favor. Okay. I guess, will it take off soon? Yes, shuffling is so fun. It is. I love it. I don't know. It's hard to just explain it, but it is very therapeutic for me. All right, so Natalie's art. Ooh. Of course, the cards are very talkative for you. Let's see. I'm getting a similar message for you that yes, I feel like there's definitely going to be interest. People are going to definitely see the value in your works. But I feel like as well, it's about being willing to invest in your art as well. So it's kind of like you'll get as much out of it as you put into it. So if you're restricting it, you're going to see limited success. Whereas if you give it your all, then you're going to see significant success. That's what I'm feeling. So yes, it just depends on how much you're willing to dedicate to it, is what I feel. Okay. And I did see the Eight of Swords again underneath it. So it really is about not doubting yourself as well, your ability to make it a success. Because again, that's going to add as another layer of restriction, right? So yes, belief, self-belief. Love yous too. But yes, anyone who's tuning in, welcome. Yes, I look like death. I am sick, so bear with me. I'm just glad I'm not coughing right now or anything. So yeah, if you have a yes or no question you want to ask, feel free. And I'll answer it for you. Also, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. I want to see you part of the community. We have a lot coming up on the channel. This is just the beginning, right? We've barely scratched the surface here. So I'd love to welcome you into the little tribe. Yes. And yeah, if there's anything you want to know, you have a question, feel free to drop in the chat and I'll answer it for you. I stand in my own way. Don't we all? I think we're all guilty of that to some extent. You know, I've been doing that for sure for a while. So that's why I've been really checking in with myself and seeing what changes I need to make to stop holding myself back. I think we all kind of do it at times. So, yes. But, you know, that's why I feel like this huge cycle that's about to close for a lot of people. It's been about self-belief, you know, and just not just self-belief, self-love, of course, just learning to value oneself to an extent that we've never done before, and realizing that we need to stop putting everything and everyone on a pedestal and start putting ourselves on the same pedestal. You know, it's not about putting ourselves above anyone, but it's about recognizing our own worth rather than constantly projecting, you know, on other people, and recognizing that the traits that we value in other people, we also, you know, embody ourselves, right? So yeah, there's been a lot of lessons around that in this past cycle. And we can see it, especially with the love readings on YouTube. You know, it's very universal on that level, that everyone's been chasing a higher level love, but really what they've been chasing is themselves, right? And I think many of us have come to learn that lesson. You know, I'm not excluded from that. I had to learn some profound lessons around that as well. You know, so it's kind of a universal thing in different ways, you know, to different extents, but it's that underall theme, right? So yes, and that does affect all that we do, you know, especially in terms of our passions, our interests, creative projects, you know, if businesses, whatever it is that we want to do, however we want to put ourselves out there. So it really is a huge lesson. It's really important. It's a talent. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, you know. We have so much conviction, you know, in our shortcomings and failures, and you know, we can have absolute belief that something isn't going to work out, and it's like, but why can't we put that same amount of energy into believing that something can work out, right? But it's a process, you know. It's not easy to completely change your mindset on a certain beliefs, right? Takes time. It's consistent working and clearing and dismantling. So it's not an overnight process by any means. But as long as you keep putting your best foot forward, you keep proactively working on that, soon your mindset will start to change. You'll see that on a conscious level, you don't see it in the same way. You don't feel the same way about it. But it's only by through consistent conscious action, you know, that you start to affect the unconscious. Okay. I love the negative energy clearing subliminals. Yeah. And that's the thing, there's a lot of ways in which you can do that. You know, myself and Nature's Galaxy on here, she's another reader, a very good friend of mine as well. You know, we're constantly having to clear our energy, you know, especially when you're doing readings on a public level as well. That also kind of makes you a little bit susceptible to all types of energy. So we're always doing that energy clearing on many levels, you know, whether it's using frequencies, using incense, sage, whatever else, you know, there's many ways you can do it. And depending on what you're dealing with, you know, there are different tools for that. Especially like those who have been dealing with spiritual warfare. You know, it's good to do a combination of things actually, for clearing and protection, because yeah, there are different things that are really powerful for different, you know, different types of protection or clearing and stuff, right? I used to spend all my time in the woods for peace. Yeah, I don't blame you. Being in nature is the way forward. That's why I had to change my location, because just being in the thick of it in the city was just not working for me at all. So yeah, being, even if it's being somewhere near a park or something and being able to just ground your energy that way, it helps. It helps massively on every level, you know. So it's definitely recommended, especially to just even cut out the noise and really tune in with your higher self, you know, your spirit guides. But yeah, if anyone has any more questions, feel free to drop it and I will answer them for you. Otherwise, I will probably close the reading now, because I need me some herbal tea. My neighbor is constantly doing negative things towards me. I hate where I live. There's never peace. So little harder to find peace. I wear earplugs a lot. Yeah, it's not easy, you know, because it's not always easy as just being like, well, I'm just going to move to the middle of freaking nowhere. You know, it's not as easy as that. So I do understand. Yeah, it can be very challenging, but you know, you just do what you can, really. You know, do all you can to kind of create that sense of peace in your little sanctuary, you know. That's what I say. Hi, welcome from Pakistan. Wow. Shahela, is that how you say it? Sorry, I'm not the best with pronunciation, so if I'm butchering your name, I'm very sorry, but welcome. It's nice to see you. If you have a question, for those who are dropping in, feel free to ask a yes or no question, and I'll pull some cards to answer for you. It's just my little way of saying thank you to those who have subscribed, that have been interacting with my content, and that have been enjoying the readings so far. So yes, do make sure you have subscribed if you haven't already. It'd be nice to welcome you into the little community. So I miss living in the middle of nowhere, harder because I'm an empath. Yeah, I mean, for empaths especially, it is challenging, you know, because you feel everything. You're getting hit with energies here, there, and everywhere, you know, and it can be very subliminal, or it can be really you know, surface level. So yeah, you feel it all, you know, from everything. For some people, it's even just being around a lot of electrical goods. That can even be a challenge for some people. There's people that are that sensitive, right? So yeah, I can understand. That's why I don't do the best in large crowds. You know, I find it very depleting. So yeah, I tend to limit how much I'm in like areas where there's a lot of people, because I just, even with, you know, I know how to protect my energy, I have barriers, you know, I'm still picking up everything. So yeah, I understand that for sure. Is Zayn Qureshi my destined partner? Oh, let's have a look. Mr. Zayn. Yes, I say Mr. and then the first name because I'm strange like that. I just find it interesting. I think it's fun. Anyway, Mr. Zayn. Are you the one for Shahila? Whoa, Tower. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah. Honestly, I would say you have a lot of options, okay? I feel like this particular person, okay, I'm just going to say this, like give you this quick scenario. I feel like if you were to extend yourself to this person, they may initially reject it, okay? I don't feel like they recognize the blessing that's staring them in the face. That is you, okay? The universe is like, here's Shahila's love. And he's just like, meh, not taking it seriously, right? Until you have this realization that you are the gift. This is what we were just talking about, right? I don't know if you were here when I was saying that, but you are the gift. You have options, okay? Anyone would be lucky to be with you. And there are going to be people that see that instantaneously. So I feel like when you truly recognize your worth, your value, and you see just how many options you really have, I think you're not even going to want this anymore. So I would say no. I don't think he is. I think you haven't come across your person yet, okay? But trust me, you've got options, okay? Yes, right pronunciation. Oh, wonderful. I'm glad, because I do worry about that. I don't like to butcher people's names, but, you know, I'm not the best with that, so I do try. Yes, really rely on those subliminals. Yeah. Congratulations on the come up, logging off early. Thanks, Nat. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. We'll definitely chat later. But yeah, I hope that helps anyway, Shahila. I hope that clears things up a little bit. And also as well, guys, if you do want a more in-depth personal reading, you're welcome to book me. You'll always find the link in the description of all readings, okay? And there you can check it out. I have 3 different spreads that I offer at the moment, but that's going to be changing in the near future. You know, just give you more variety and more options. Hi, I was wondering if I'll find another job soon. Hi, Krista, welcome. I'll be happy to take a look for you. So, Krista, is she going to find another job soon? Right, I would say not immediately. And I think that's because there's something that needs to be addressed first. I feel like there's something that needs to happen. I don't know if you're currently in employment right now, but I feel like there's something that needs to be cleared up first before you can move onto a new position. There's something deceptive. I feel like someone is cheating you in some shape or form when it comes to your finances, or something to do with possibly either a place that you left recently or somewhere you're still working. But I feel like there's something that needs to be cleared up before you can move on to the next thing. Hopefully that makes sense. But there's something there about that someone was trying to get away with something suspicious, and that needs to be addressed first. So I don't know if they were trying to shortchange you financially or anything like that. I don't know. It could be it seems like it's something along those lines. But yeah, the divine wants that taken care of first. Whoop. Dropped some cards. Got it. Okay. But yes, welcome to those who are tuning in. It's nice to see you. Feel free to ask your yes or no questions, and when I see them, I will answer them. Okay. I've been saying 1 question per person, but if you have a second question, I can fit it in. I'm quite flexible. I'm so kind like that, but no, feel free. And I'll be happy to look at it for you. And make sure you hit the thumbs up if you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Love to see you part of the community. We have a lot of ground to cover. And trust me, these readings, they're just the beginning. There's going to be all sorts of discussions. We're going to have some mini coaching guides on here as well. Like, it's going to be a lot of fun. Very helpful, hopefully, for some of you guys, at least. Okay. Is somebody new coming for love in my single life? New here, liked and subscribed. Oh, thank you so much, Peach. I really appreciate it. Oh, gosh. Cards are flying. Is someone coming in for Peach? Okay, I would say right now, no, because if you were to be really honest with yourself, you've got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, okay? This is you. I don't feel like this is anyone around you. This is your energy. You want love, but you don't want it. You really want it, but you're afraid of it on some level. I don't know if it's because of what you experienced in the past. You're afraid that maybe someone will reject you or let you down, not live up to your expectations. But you're being encouraged right now to focus on you. Don't wait for anyone, especially anyone from the past, because the universe doesn't want you dealing with any past energies, okay? Focus on you, make you the priority, give love to yourself, and you'll attract it, okay? So hopefully that helps. Yeah, people rejecting you in the past. Yeah, that energy is still affecting you. So that's why you're not seeing it right now, because part of you wants it, but part of you is scared to want it because of that fear, So I think that's where you need to focus on healing. And once you do that and you keep pouring into yourself, you're going to attract people. I'm telling you, you will. Okay. You're welcome. Okay. Yeah, I'm working as an independent contractor and I'm only working 10 hours a week if they give me enough work for the week. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's also about, Krista, not accepting less than that you deserve, right? I think there's other opportunities out there for you. But you have to know that you're deserving of them, and you have to be willing to put yourself out there. Because I feel like there's definitely the potential for you to attract something much better, of course, but there's something about this particular job that needs to be uncovered. There's something a little bit shady about it. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's something about the finances, and they may be shortchanging you by saying, "Oh yeah, we only need this amount of hours, or we can't pay you for more." But actually, that's not true. So if you feel like they're underpaying you as well, definitely challenge them on that. Okay. I should love myself, right? Absolutely. First and foremost, love oneself. Absolutely. That's the journey we're all on at the end of the day, is coming back to self. Once you do that, everything starts to change, like literally everything, So that's always the first and foremost thing, I would say. And it's a process, it's a journey. It's not, it's not that like one day you're like, I love myself and everything's just perfect. No, it's a work in progress. But it's that's part of life. It's all about the journey, the experiences, the lessons, the understanding, integrating that. That's how wisdom is obtained, right? Definitely, the work sometimes requires more than 10 hours of work. Yeah, exactly. No, if they want you to do more, then they pay you more. Okay, that's the bottom line. So. You're very welcome. It was a pleasure, Krista. I hope to see you again. So feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to see you as part of the community. Okay. So if there's anyone else popping in, you're more than welcome to ask me a question. Yes or no answers only. Well, obviously I elaborate a little bit, but a yes or no question to make it easier for me to do so. And I'll have a look for you and see what it is you need to know. Just been getting little messages of my own from the universe, in between. But yes. Hi, VC. Welcome. Will Vil contact me soon? I will take a look for you. Vil, will they contact VC soon? It doesn't look like they will. It doesn't look like they will right now. They feel stuck, but they want to. Hopefully that makes sense. I feel like this person is, I've got to be honest, emotionally manipulative. So they've been waiting for you to chase them, essentially. And because you're not doing that right now, they feel kind of stuck because they don't want to be the one to pursue you. So, yeah, right now I don't see them doing anything. They're no longer waiting, but they're kind of disappointed that you're not chasing them. So, yeah. Hi, Ray. Welcome. Nice to see you here. And guys, if you're tuning in, make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe. I would love to have you part of the community. We're going to be doing all sorts of stuff coming up, all sorts of lives, discussions, as well as the obviously the channeled messages, readings. Okay. Taurus here. Will I get a job soon? I will have a look at that for you, right? I'm 23 years old, graduated. Oh, congratulations on graduating. Let's see. Will he get a job soon? Okay, I feel like you may not get the opportunities you're seeking where you're currently residing. I see you needing to relocate, okay? You may have to go further afield in order to get the opportunities that you're seeking in your chosen speciality, okay, or your chosen field. Whatever it is that you studied for, whatever it is that you feel like is your passion, your interest, your calling. I feel like you're not going to get that opportunity where you are. So I feel like if you're flexible with your location, then you might find better opportunities. But if you're really adamant on wanting to stay where you are currently, you may have to look in a different arena entirely. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. So my advice would be to research where there are more opportunities for your given, field. Okay, whatever your chosen profession is, and that will be where you need to go. Is what I would say. Okay. So I hope that helps. So if anyone else has any questions, let me know. Beverly, I've already answered 2 for you. Okay. Maybe next time I'll answer more for you. You're welcome, Ray. You're very welcome. Okay. So yeah, yes or no questions, people. If you have one, feel free to drop it in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer it for you. Okay. Wow, my hands are actually tired from shuffling. It doesn't happen very often. Maybe I'll give them a break. But yes, if you have a yes or no question, feel free to drop in the chat and I'll answer it. We're actually on here longer than I thought. It was a bit quiet at one point. So I thought, maybe after 20 minutes or so, might end the reading. But no, it's been 52 minutes. So that's pretty cool. And it's nice being able to talk to you guys a little bit as well. Connect with some new energies, new individuals. And yeah, like I said, you are more than welcome to join the community. We will be having more live discussions in the future. Because I don't want it to just be about, me giving the reading or whatever, but I do want to get into certain topics, and it'd be good to have that back and forth exchange for those who are interested. So yeah, we'll definitely have that scheduled very, very soon. The first, I would say, like live discussion, I'm going to schedule that very soon, but I'll put that out on social media when I plan to do that. So I do recommend following me on my social platforms as well, just for updates. You can find me on Twitter. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, so just so you don't miss out. I'll also be posting on the community tab on my other channel, Demari v. Sith. So you can find me there as well. Okay. Just so you know what's coming up, because I don't have the community tab here yet. So, but once I get to my first 1,000, then I'll have it unlocked and I'll be able to actually leave some updates for you guys there. Okay. So yeah, I'm probably going to close this at maybe 1 hour, the 1 hour mark. Ooh. Just in case anyone else comes through that needs a question answering, if there's something they would like to know. Oh, that was not the best. Got to stay hydrated. Yes, because that was a problem as well. I wasn't drinking enough water, so I'm trying to keep on top of it now. It's actually why I brought this tumbler, because it's easy to just fill it up and just keep track of how much I'm actually drinking. So yeah, keep hydrated, people. It's important. Okay. So if anyone has a question, feel free to drop it. Now is your chance, because I will actually close this reading at the 1 hour mark. So you have just under 5 minutes to pose your questions. And I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Also, Mr. Crow says hi. I forgot to mention. He likes to make an appearance, yes. He was popular on my old channel, so I had to reintroduce him to the new one. And it's not real, by the way, but he's sensitive about that, so we don't highlight that point too much. He's real in his mind. Oh, dear. But yeah, I actually have no idea how many subscribers I have now. Like I said, last time I checked, I had like 133. But I think there's more now. So yeah, just thank you to everyone, really. It was just nuts as well, because when I did the March readings, I knew it was going to take a bit of time to gain some traction and stuff, with it being brand new. But I was really surprised that the Pisces reading just got like a couple of thousand views already. It's just like, what? Just out of nowhere. It was so unexpected. So yeah, everyone who checked out the Pisces reading, much love. Thank you so much. I think you're by far going to be the most viewed sign this month. So I'm also going to introduce bonus readings like I used to do on my other channel, where whichever sign has the most view for their readings, I will do a bonus reading for that sign. So I'm going to continue that from my last channel to this one as well. So at the end of the month, I'll see which signs reading, monthly reading has the most views, and then, they'll get a bonus reading at the end of the month. So look out for that. Okay, got a couple of minutes left. So if anyone's got a question, now is the time. Yes or no question. If you have a yes or no question, you may ask your question now or hold your peace, not forever, but until the next one. Okay. And I'm not sure when I'll do the next. I'm not sure what the next milestone will be. Possibly when I hit 500. But yes, if you have a question, now is the time, because I will be ending the live in about 1 minute. Ooh. Yes or no questions? Because yeah, honestly, I'm going to make myself some soup and some herbal tea, because I need to get well. So if you have a question, now is the time to ask before I close the read. Hi, Rasta Empress. Welcome. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yes. Good day to you. I hope you are. Oh, you're a new subscriber. Thank you so much. Welcome. It's nice to have you in the community. I was saying earlier, for those of you who are tuning in, I will be hosting more live discussions, as well as, live readings. And when I hit a milestone, I'll be doing one of these as well, just to say thank you, for those who are supporting the channel, that enjoy the content, because I like to do that. I like to say thank you. So, yeah. Is Josh someone I should pursue romantically? Yeah, let's have a look. Is Josh someone Krista should pursue romantically? Yes or no? I swear there was another card. Okay, that was weird. Give me more on that. That is a no. There is a cycle that you're closing out, and I feel like he's part of that cycle that you're closing out. I don't see a collaboration here, but it looks like you have a soulmate coming in the near future. All right, the divine's cooking something up for you. So I see an interesting love interest coming in. Okay, So I would say no to Josh, but yes to someone new. All right. Rasta Empress, I would like to know if my co-worker Scorpio still dislikes me after I cut her deceitful energy. Let's see. Is the Scorpio still hating on Rasta Empress? Okay, what is... I would say, yeah, there's still envy here for sure, because they feel like you're getting the blessings that they should be getting, right? So they're still keeping tabs on you, Empress. They're still watching you, because they feel like they're not getting shown any love or blessings from the divine, but you are. And there's a reason for that, because you are standing in your truth, right? You're being authentic, right? So of course the divine are going to bless you, okay? Because you are being you. So hopefully that helps. Hi, Pink Roses. Yeah, sure. If you have a question, feel free. Obviously I'm not going to terminate the reading when people are still asking. So yeah, of course, you're more than welcome to ask a question. I'll be more than happy to answer. And like I said, for those of you who are dropping in, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to see you as part of the community. We have a lot of fun stuff coming up here on the channel. So I definitely recommend being a part of it. Okay. Interesting. Oh God, no, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. I think it's going to be really, really interesting. I keep saying interesting. That's what I'm getting, interesting. Because it's not, I feel like it's not going to be what you've experienced in the past. It's a completely new energy. So I think it's going to be exciting for you. Okay. Empress, wow, thank you so much. I am a Libra and had to cut her off. Yeah, no, there's a lot of like frenemy and energy with that, That's what I was getting, Empress, because they feel like you're getting the blessings and they're being left in the dark. But if you're putting out that kind of energy, what do you expect? It's, yeah. So I hope that helps anyway. But you're welcome. May I know if MB will go back to the way it originally was? But if your person will go back to how they were, or if the connection with your person will go back to how it was? I just want to make sure I understand the question so I know what I'm asking. But yes, if there's anyone else new that's dropping in, now's a good time to ask your questions before I close the reading. It's not a person. Okay. Well, let's see. Will things go back to how it was in regards to what Pink Roses is asking? Looks like it will be better than it was. So I would say no. It looks like things are going to be significantly better. But I would say that there is something about it that's needing you to take action. Like when the time's right, because I feel like timing is a factor, even though there's no cards that show me that, but timing is a factor. But when you get the signs from your guides that it's time to act, do it, okay? And you will see a lot of success, okay? Something I'm working on. Okay, yes, yeah, so that's what I'm getting from that, okay? Hopefully that helps. Empress, it did help. Thank you so much again. Oh, you're very welcome. You're most welcome. Awesome, thank you. You're welcome, Pink Roses. Okay, so if that is everybody, then it's time for me to close the reading. Thank you so much for everyone who tuned in, that asked the question, that subscribed, that's been watching the readings, your comments, your feedback, everything. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a great start to the channel, especially because a lot of you are new. You didn't necessarily come over from my other channels, so it's really nice to connect with you guys and bring these messages as I get them. And yeah, I think we're just building something really cool here. It's just the beginning, scratching the surface, if that, you know. So I'm really excited to get into things in more detail with you guys, and you know, give you little check-ins as well as to what could be coming up in the collective, because I love bringing messages that can give you a bit of a heads up ahead of time. I think that's really important. That's something I used to do a lot with my other channel and when I used to be on Twitch and stuff. So that's something I'm definitely going to be doing moving forward here, especially now that the live is activated here. So yeah, we'll definitely do some energy check-in lives as well, just so I can give you guys a heads up, so you know what could be coming up, you know, so you're prepared, you know, because we are going through some significant changes, not just individually, but also on a collective level. Everything is changing. So it's good to be able to dive into that a bit more. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Do you usually go live? I will be now, yes. Now that I have live on this channel, because you have to have like 50 subscribers before it's activated. But now it is. Yes, I will be going live on a frequent basis. So the best way to check when I'll be going live is to follow me on social media, you know, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whichever you use the most or what you prefer. Or you can follow me on all of them. It's up to you. That's where I'll be announcing it. So yeah, I would say definitely follow me there, so I can let you guys know with a little bit of, you know, advance notice when I'm planning to go live and what's coming up. So yeah, but it's nice to connect with you. Thank you so much once again. For those of you who haven't already, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when I am going live or when a, you know, reading is premiering and things, so you don't miss it. And yeah, I look forward to talking to you guys again very soon. Thank you so much. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And yeah, much love. All the best. Speak to you soon. Bye.